Hi guys, so I'm going to be doing a video to show you how to change your brake light for your car. I have a 2016 Kia Soul, so if you can see here, I turned off my car just enough so that the power's on, and if you can see, I twisted my back brake lights that you turn on when it's night so that other cars can see you. And if you look here, my top one ran out, so the fuse kind of ran out, so it means it needs some change. So typically when one of your brake lights runs out, the other one needs to be changed as well. So we're gonna show you how to do one of those. It'll be basically the same thing on how to do the other one as well for your other side. But if you can look here, here are my brake lights. I have a beautiful 2016 Kia Soul. And basically for this process, all you will need is a screwdriver and your lights. So make sure you go to AutoZone or O'Reilly, tell them your car's information and get your right light. For me, this is one I have for my car. And this process takes maybe about 5 to 6 minutes. So you guys can do this instead of going to a mechanic shop and paying like $20, $30 something for something that would take you maybe like 10 minutes at the most for your own car. And it's a good life skill to know. So first off, if you open up your trunk and you look to where your lights are, there's gonna be like 4 screwdrivers right here. So I have 4 here that we're gonna unscrew in a second. Okay, so if you look closely, here are the screws. You should have 1, 2, 3, 4, but that's for my Kia Soul. What you're gonna do is you're gonna unscrew it. This is hard to do while you're holding something. Here we go. At least I thought so. Yep, okay. So lefty loosey, righty tighty, so you're gonna screw to your left. And generally you're gonna take off all of the screws, and I'll show you after. Okay, so now we've taken all of these screws off. This would be easier to do with 2 people, but I'm just doing this by myself, so it's just gonna be a little tricky. You're gonna take off this part, and it's best to do it with 2 hands, so I'll come back to you in a second. Okay, so once you take it out, this is what the back of your light is gonna look like. Right now we're gonna focus on this plug, so that's where my top brake light is. So what we're gonna do is twist to your left a little bit until you hear that click, and then pull it out. So if you look here, my brake light is already out. It's like black, so that means the fuse is gone, so that means it's time for a change, and that's what we're gonna do right now. Anyways, can't do it with one hand, I have to do it with both. So all you have to do is insert that light into there, and it's not very hard. All you have to do is insert it and it will light up like this. So as you saw before, you're gonna put it back into that hole. So as you can see, it's hard to do this with one hand, but all you're gonna do is place it in until you hear that click, twist it up so it won't come off. It should be tight, and then you're gonna put your backlight back into where it was before. Make sure that it's placed as it was before, and that there won't be any gaps here, just because you want to protect your light and protect your car as well. So it should be placed as it was before. There's no gaps. You can see it's aligned to where the screw holes are, and all that's left is you're gonna put back in you're gonna put back in your screws. Here are mine, and now you have your light on. That's pretty much it. You're gonna do that same process with the other light on the other side of your car if it's out. Generally speaking, once this one goes out, your other light's gonna go out because they're put on around the same time. But even then, it's generally good practice just to change both lights around the same time that the first one goes out, just to make sure just so that you're safe on the road. But that's pretty much it, guys. All right, and now as you can see, all of my lights are now on and they're working. And this is a pretty easy process, guys. If you have any questions or anything like that, drop it down below and I'll do my best to answer them. Don't know much about cars, but this is pretty simple. But maybe next time I'll show you how to change your oil. But yeah, guys, wait for my next video.